Well, France and Spain are facing one of the worst wildfire crises in history. Thousands of hectares of forests have turned into ashes, forcing tens of thousands of people to evacuate. With extreme heat and strong winds returning, firefighters are fighting a race against time to stop the flames from spreading further. Here's our report.
Firefighters in France and Spain are battling some of the worst wildfires in decades, racing to contain the flames as dry conditions fuel the spread of fires. In France's Gironde region near Bordeaux, firefighters sprayed water on vegetation and worked to contain the blaze in the pine forests of Lake Ferret. The rising temperatures and strong winds remain a major challenge. French President Emmanuel Macron visited firefighters in Bordeaux and praised their efforts while warning that the wildfire crisis could continue in the coming weeks.
As I speak to you, the fire has been contained, which is good news in the lands region. But we are continuing to fight. It has been stabilized, as we say, but it remains intense and we must be extremely cautious over the coming hours. I remain cautious regarding both the southern and eastern sectors for several reasons. Temperatures are set to rise again, the wind is still present, and therefore we must remain humble.
The fire has already burned around 42,000 hectares of land, forced nearly 2.2 lakh people to evacuate, and destroyed around 240 houses. Authorities warn that hotter weather, low humidity, and stronger winds could trigger fresh flare ups in the Gironde area. In Spain, the government has declared a national emergency as multiple wildfires continue to spread across Madrid, Avila, Toledo, and eastern Valencia regions. Near Aldi del Fresno, west of Madrid, thousands of evacuated residents waited for permission to return homes as fires continued to threaten several areas. Around 60,000 people have been forced to flee, with nearly 77,000 hectares of land destroyed by the flames. Spain's interior minister said evacuation orders have now been lifted for 13 municipalities in two wildfire hit areas, allowing residents to return home. Spanish Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez said firefighters are making progress in controlling the fires but urged caution due to challenging conditions ahead.
We have expressed our recognition to all those men and women who fight the fire on the front line in very difficult, very critical hours. But thanks to them, we are indeed turning the tide, and therefore we can begin to see the light at the end of the tunnel in the fight against these fires with every precaution, especially during the complex days and hours ahead.
Meanwhile, extreme weather has also caused destruction in the United States and South America. In Wisconsin, a powerful tornado ripped through Mesa, damaging homes, uprooting trees, and bringing down power lines. Severe damage was also reported in neighboring Appleton. In Chile, a tornado struck the town of El Carmen in Nubel region, crushing vehicles and damaging infrastructure. From Europe to the Americas, extreme weather events are causing widespread damage, with authorities and emergency teams continuing rescue and relief operations. Nitesh Kumar reports for DD India.